The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
It's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Peaches. Hold on, I'm not even recording on this thing.
Way to go, Peaches. Way to go.
It's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Peaches.
I am Viktor Wilt.
I feel like music is the same now as Hollywood, where they're running out of ideas for songs, so they're now just covering random songs from the past. Like you said, Sleep Token covered Dancing in the Dark from Bruce Springsteen on tour, and now I just saw POD did a cover of Don't Let Me Down from the Beatles, which, do we really need covers?
I think if you can do them in an interesting way, they can be cool, but how often does a cover come out that's really, really good? Yeah.
I don't think people are very excited for covers. They want original content.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like when Ghost put out that 80s cover album. I mean, that was about as boring as it gets to me. You know?
I did like their cover of Jesus He Knows Me, but I do like that song overall from Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but I don't remember the last time I turned it on.
Nobody has.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, and we were talking about POD covering the Beatles. Ghost covered the Beatles back in the day. They did... oh my gosh, it was right on the tip of my tongue. What was this stupid song? Oh, I keep thinking,
Here Comes the
Call
Sun?
Me Little Sunshine, because, yeah, Here Comes the Sun. I'm like, it's not it. And it was a okay cover, too. Ghost has done some other covers that were pretty good, but I don't know, man. Like, what are some of the greatest cover songs of all time? Like,
Hurt from Johnny Cash, obviously.
Hurt from Johnny Cash.
The Sound of Silence, Disturbed.
Yeah, they did a unique take on that for sure. Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
That has to be up there for
That'd
sure.
probably be on there. But I can't think of a lot of standout cover songs.
The Man Who Sold the World from Nirvana. That's kind of...
Yeah, but I like the original better myself. It's all psychedelic and weird.
Right.
You know, it's a really cool David Bowie song.
Jimi Hendrix's version of Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Whitney Houston's iconic I Will Always Love You, originally by Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. That's are you at this Esquire list? Or?
No, I'm just looking at... I know Aretha Franklin's Respect is actually a cover song as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
That's a huge, huge track. That's probably her biggest one.
Okay, here, Rolling
Twist
Stone.
and Shout by the Beatles.
Okay, yeah, I think everybody, probably only knows, or not everybody, but most people probably only know the Beatles version.
Right.
According to Rolling Stone readers, the number one cover song of all time was All Along the Watchtower by Hendrix, and then Johnny Cash, Hurt, at number 2.
Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. I know there's that one.
They got Nirvana, The Man Who Sold the World, Beatles, Twist and Shout. The White Stripes, Jolene. I don't think I've ever even heard that.
No, I bet that's awful.
I bet. Pull that up, Peaches. Pull that up for me real quick here, and let's give it a listen. I'm sure you could find it on the YouTube.
I honestly can't stand the White Stripes, that Seven Nation Army song. It
know,
just sucks to me.
I don't mind the White Stripes. I like them, but I've never heard Jolene by them, and you would think if it's one of the greatest cover songs of all time, it's got to be really good because they've got it in that same list with Nirvana and stuff.
1, 2,
all right.
3.
So the drummer must have sang it. Jump a ways in where it's really rolling. I would assume they kick it up a notch, don't they, at any point?
When it calls your name,
A minute and a half in. Let's try again at 2 minutes.
Because the original's got some tempo to it, the Dolly Parton song.
Somewhat.
Yeah. More than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Guns N' Roses, Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great track.
That's, they did a pretty good job with that. Muse, Feeling Good. Who's the original? And I don't know if I know that song either. Huh. That just goes to show not a lot of really good cover songs out there.
I see Ike and Tina Turner, Proud Mary from Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah, but it couldn't be better than the original.
Soft Cell, Tainted Love.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I would say Marilyn Manson, Sweet Dreams. He did a pretty good job with that cover.
I'm looking at youdiscovermusic.com's list of the best cover songs, and number 13, they have the Run DMC edition of Walk This Way.
Does that count, though?
That still has Aerosmith in the song.
Yeah, I don't think that counts as a cover.
Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Didn't realize that was a cover.
That's a cover?
Eric Clapton, I Shot the Sheriff. That's a Bob Marley song.
Yeah, I guess that's correct. Let's see.
George Harrison, Got My Mind Set on You.
That's a cover song?
Yeah, from a guy named James Ray. I see Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll. That's from the Arrows.
What? Man, I am not very educated when it comes to music, apparently.
Led Zeppelin, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You.
I guess Quiet Riot, Come On, Feel the Noise.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Fantastic track.
I didn't know that was a cover song.
They were told to cover it. They decided to do it. They just kind of messed around. The lead singer screamed the entire time. They didn't like it for the longest time. Turned out to be their biggest hit.
Oh, yeah.
Metallica, Whiskey in a Jar. Number 26 on this list.
Really? Yeah, and that's got to really suck when you're kind of like with Alien Ant Farm, your biggest song is a cover song. That's got to be a real bummer.
Well, apparently, if you go back to their discography, you go back to that album from Alien Ant Farm, I guess there are a lot of good tracks on it. Just people paid attention only to the Smooth Criminal cover.
Yeah, I've heard some other good songs from those guys.
And that was probably only because of Michael Jackson saying, hey, these guys really saved my career. Thank you. Van Halen also covered You Really Got Me.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Kinks. That's a great cover song.
I forgot that was a cover. That's pretty good. I'm just scrolling this big, long list here. And, a lot
Harry
of
Nilsson covered Without You? Huh.
Let's see. I wonder if we're looking at the same list. I'm at Paste Magazine.
Charles Bradley covered Changes from Black Sabbath. I need to hear this.
Okay. Hey, Youngblood did a good cover of Changes. I thought it was pretty good. I know not all listeners agreed.
Big build up here in the intro. Should I fast forward?
Yeah.
Best friend that I ever had.
I made like a blues ballad.
She was my woman.
I like it.
I love her.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, the song itself really is kind of just
It's
boring.
a slow song.
Yeah.
This list reset itself right when I was getting to the top 20. I hate it when anyway.
They also have like pop-up ads and all that crap. Mm-hmm. It's one of the worst. It's when like you go to a recipe online and they give you all of their life story. There's a whole bunch of pop-up ads there. I was hoping there was like some sort of major official list of the best cover songs of all time.
It seems to be all over the place.
Rolling Stone released one back in 2011, and I know Rolling Stone puts out some of the worst lists you'll ever see.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, of course, they chose Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower, number one. That's really number one. Johnny Cash Hurt has to be number one.
It's better than,
A Jeff Buckley Hallelujah at number 3.
This list has Bad Wolf Zombie. That was a big deal when it came out. They've got Limp Bizkit Behind Blue Eyes. I did think they did a good job with that. There's Smooth Criminal, Johnny Cash Hurt, Disturbed.
I'm now looking at my list of the of cover songs that I particularly like, and I completely forgot about Higher Ground from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
I love that little bass intro.
They did do a good job with this one.
Yeah, that one's
For sure.
good. Walk from Avenged Sevenfold. What does that sound like?
Is it Pantera?
Fast forward.
Yeah, I want to hear the vocals.
You want to get under my skin and call yourself a friend? I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no standard anymore?
I give M Shadows some props on throwing in some pretty decent screams.
Yeah.
I thought he was just going to do his usual thing with that one. So
I got to say, another great cover. Nickelback, Dirty Laundry.
what about Nickelback, The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
There's that one too.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
I make my living off the news.
There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole. Oh yeah, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll from Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard that unless I heard it live. But yeah, Ghost did Enter Sandman. A lot of people really like that one.
That band, Heck Yeah, covered I Don't Care Anymore.
Yeah, I think still, though, there's not a lot of like just killer covers.
Five Finger Death Punch covered Bad Company. Korn covered Another Brick in the Wall. Forgot about that one.
And all of those are okay.
Land of Confusion, Disturbed, another great cover song.
Yeah, they did a good job with that one.
Arena Fire from Social Distortion. Forgot about that one.
Well, I don't know. I would imagine we're going to be getting some more covers soon, Peaches. It's, I think, covers season, winter time.
Oh, neat.
When bands, aren't busy, but they want to put something out.
They get under all those covers because it's wintertime and it's cold. Here we go, Victor. Here's a question specifically for you. What do you do when listeners just keep texting you or messaging you on Facebook about specific songs, or they keep trying to say, hey, put this on the air, put this on the air, put this on the air over and over and over again? Do you eventually put it on the air, or what do you do?
It depends. If the song is good, I might consider throwing it on to be nice if I could find a copy of it. A lot of times, they'll call with something kind of obscure.
Right.
And so it can be difficult.
And they'll hit you with the whole, everyone was going to like this. This is my underground favorite.
But generally, I'll just say, I'll see what I could do.
Right.
And then I forget. You know me, Peaches. I'm like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. And then I forget.
If there's one thing I hate is when people double text me. I will always block a number. If they text me and I don't respond, and then they say, hope you have a great day, I will always block a number.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to remember that. I'm going to text you a bunch of times in a row. Come on, fool.
I'll answer. But there are people that are like, hope you're doing well, bro. Like after they just sent me the message and I'm in the middle of doing stuff.
Yeah.
That or they text me and then they call me here on the phone to say the same thing.
See, and I'm terrible. Like, I think it was 2 days ago, for some reason, Meta Business Suite notified me that I had a new message or something. And so I went through that to get into Instagram, and I don't know where all these messages had been hidden, but I thought I'd kept up on my Instagram messages. I bet I went through 100 messages, and they went back to 2019.
Oh, boy.
That I never responded to. Because they didn't show them to me. I was like, where are these? Because if you open Instagram, you have like 3 different levels of folders. There's like general and I don't know.
Yeah, there's random people who respond to my story or send me reels, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was declining.
Jeez, I always try to respond, but I bet there's a ton of people out there that think I'm a jerk who just doesn't answer them. And it's not the case. I just didn't know that I had those messages for years and years and years.
There was one time somebody kept posting in the K-Bear group saying, I've been trying to get K-Bear to play this song. I guess they won't. Oh, well. And then they repeated it over and over and over again. And it's but by the 5th time you texted me about the song, that's when I decided to play it. What's the, I never understood the whole, being adamant over and over type of thing,
Holy crap, dude. Yeah, see, I fire up Instagram now. You have your primary folder, you have requests.
Right, it's so annoying.
Hidden requests
that
are in there, and then you go back, hold on, let me get into the messages again, and then there's general, and then there's a thing you can add filters, but all of those messages I looked at 2 days ago, they're not showing up on my phone.
Why can't it just be one inbox?
And who uses Instagram on a computer?
Nobody.
In Meta Business Suite. No one. I hate Meta. Zuck, you suck. You're a turd, dude. You're a turd, and your products are terrible.
You know that one meme where he's repeating somebody's chat when he's live, and he goes, "Mark, give me the Zuck," and then he goes, "Well, tell me what that is, and I'll see if I can do it for you." He has no idea.
He just doesn't even get. He's so just out of touch, and all social media platforms, man, they start out pretty good, and then they just turn to crap. MySpace. That's why it doesn't exist anymore. They ruined it. Facebook, it sucks, especially now, because they're just pummeling you with content that you don't want to see. I'm getting pummeled with all these, really misogynistic memes for some reason.
All right.
And I've never clicked like on any of them or responded to them, and they just keep just pummeling
It's
me
because you
with them.
keep making those misogynistic jokes, behind
You
the
know
scenes.
me, I'm always just talking crap on the ladies.
Especially to Becca, she was telling me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just a straight up misogynist. That's right. The Viktor Wilt Show.
All right. That's getting added to the soundboard. All right, Victor. You ready to get dicey?
Yeah.
I saw somebody asked on Ask Reddit, what's the worst mistake a U.S. president has ever made? Come on, Victor, give me an answer.
I ain't getting into this. Not in this day and age.
Ask Reddit for some reason is such a joke right now because they keep asking, how do you feel about this particular thing that the current administration is doing?
I know.
And it's that over and over and over again.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of really dumb crap on Reddit lately, and I think people are really lonely right now or something, because I'll see like people posting random questions and Ask Reddit that you don't really need the answers for, or they're like, hey, here's my dream casting if they make this book into a movie, and there's just hundreds of posts like that. I think people are really lonely right now.
My
or something.
entire Reddit feed are just balding dudes going, is it time? Is it time?
I haven't gone to the bald subreddit in a while because that's what starts happening. You go there once, and they're like, oh, you want to see a bunch of pictures of dudes with crappy hair? All right.
My favorite one that popped up, I sent to the group chat, was from r/men's grooming. Is my haircut God for my face? And I said, here you go.
Why? Men's grooming?
r/men's
Hold
grooming.
on, I gotta see what's on men's. No, but I don't want to go there. Now I'm gonna start getting a bunch of pictures of dudes showing off their chest like that guy.
You want to see the guy's username? Look at it, top left.
Oh my goodness. I think I don't know. That's
I
a
don't want to.
JPA.
Yeah,
It's a JPA.
Yeah.
Jade Pucker alert. Men's grooming. It's only got 29,000 visitors. Who's going here? Rate me with short and longer hair, respectively. And it's
I literally went right onto Reddit. Is it time?
Is it time? Time for
And
me
it's
to
always
shave.
their scalp.
I know. Like they take a picture from the front and then a picture from the top, and they show their bald spot. Oh, that guy might have looked better with the crappy hair. Every once in a while, that
He looks like if
I don't know,
Tuco from Breaking Bad and Walter White had a kid. that's honestly.
tight.
Yeah, that's his haircut.
Men's grooming. Dude, it's just pictures of dudes asking how they can improve their looks and what kind of haircut looks best.
I've been getting a lot of other posts like r/doppelganger. Like, nobody says I look like anybody. Who do I look like? And it's always some celebrity that's way better looking than them. Like, one girl uploaded her picture and someone said Dua Lipa, and someone replied, yeah, right.
Paul Giamatti. That's Viktor Wilt's doppelganger. We learned that a while back.
Who do I get? Like Bill Fagerbaki or something?
Oh my gosh, dude! Men's grooming is even worse than bald. Oh, dude, okay, I gotta get out of here. It's making me uncomfortable to look at this subreddit.
And people can see your phone through the glass on the door.
I don't know. Victor's just looking at pictures of dudes. What's wrong with them? And
hey now,
are there even women responding to these guys?
no,
in
it's
there?
dudes.
Like, hey, bro, I'll tell you what would make you look good. You gotta grow out that mustache, man. Yeah.
All right, Victor, we're always complaining that we want more money.
That's right. You listening, Jade? I need more money.
And I see here which high-paying jobs exist because people avoid doing them. And I talked about my ex-girlfriend had a ex-boyfriend that was a lineman, not an NFL lineman, but one of those guys that worked, up there.
Like
Little
power lines?
Power lines, yeah.
Yeah.
And he made like $200K a year. And so he'd be like giving her money and being like, here, get your nails done or something like that. I'm like, can I find a girl like that? Can I? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, where's them ladies with the high-paying jobs?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, I would imagine that all of the jobs that are going to be listed there are like gross, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. There was like underwater cable repair.
Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds very dangerous.
You go down there and fish just attack you.
Yeah, people get attacked by sharks all the time. I see it in the news, and I talk about it on my show, weekday morning, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Someone replied saying, I met a guy that dove the nuclear reactor cooling ponds to look
What?
for leaks in the liner. He didn't work many days a year and made big money.
Dude, I don't know if maybe because I watched that movie or the series Chernobyl. I don't want to mess with anything dealing with a nuclear reactor.
Someone replies saying he doesn't need to use the headlights in his car when he drives home at night.
It's worth it for the pay.
I have a friend who runs a septic service, drives around a honey wagon to pump septic tanks. He also does repairs and installs of septic tanks. Inherited the business from his dad. He has little competition and can charge whatever he wants. He will also do emergency service calls in the middle of the night, but won't get out of bed for less than $1,000.
Wow. But you're dealing with jankum.
Dookie.
Straight dookie.
Oh.
Dookie, liquid dookie. Ooh. But, you're going to make good money, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it, though. You come home from work. Like, have you ever dated someone who worked at a restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay, I had an ex-girlfriend who worked at Subway, and she'd always come home just reeking of sourdough bread. Imagine if your job is dealing with sewage. Nobody's going to want to be around you. You got that smell sticking to you all the time. It's going to be up in your nostrils.
Well, I mean, there's also like the farm workers that particularly smell sometimes if they don't take care of themselves.
Well, if you don't, shower off after, I don't know, and you're going to have them boots. You got to leave your boots outside because they're just covered. If you're out there scooping, scooping the poop.
Just imagine being a bartender too. You get to smell the smoking bar.
If you were in a smoking bar, yeah, that would be bad because I know anytime I go to a smoking bar, I pick my clothes up the next day. I'm like, oh, these stink. They're just terrible smelling.
Death scene cleanup.
That's a real job. My dad had a friend who did that because he gave me a T-shirt, crime scene cleanup, and it had their phone number. Yeah, somebody has to clean that up, Peaches, and so that can get pretty grisly sometimes. I bet those guys make a ton of money.
Well, there was a guy that my dad knew that worked on those oil rigs in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like he would just go live out there for months.
Yeah.
That would suck.
I think the guys who work the oil fields, like in North Dakota and stuff, there's people from around here who go do that for months at a time, and I know you make a lot of money, but it doesn't sound like it's very fun. Sounds rough.
Sailing.
Sailing?
Yeah, that's what someone wrote.
Like being in a boat?
Yeah, the saying is that most of the pay is compensation for the lifestyle of being home half the time.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'd be way too claustrophobic and freaked out to be.
There it is. Deep sea welder.
Deep sea welder. What do you, scuba down? You got to scuba down and weld things underwater?
There's no way they only make $50,000 to $100,000.
You got to make more than that.
Yeah, look at these pictures. Like you're way deep underwater in scuba gear with your big helmet on. You're just
there's no way.
Away.
There's no way those guys are only making that kind of money because regular welders make pretty good pay.
Right.
Yeah. And what do you got to wear? One of those, shaded masks?
Yeah, this guy's literally being lowered down in a steel cage with all of this equipment on.
Yeah, they're going to give him $50K a year. Nah,
yeah,
he's
right.
got to be making more than that.
Some sea life just goes down and bites at you or something,
Oh, man.
Face to face with a great white.
Yeah, forget about it.
And you wanted to bring back the megalodon on the previous noon hour.
I still do. I still want to bring
Imagine
back
that giant creature. I would be the worst person when it comes to this job. I hate underwater.
I'm not a fan either.
If I saw a whale, I'd walk on water. I'd be sprinting so fast back to the boat. It would suck.
Yeah, I don't even like being on a boat in the ocean. Being on a lake or, a river, I'm okay with that. But, being on a boat in the ocean is, you just want to puke.
The eeriest thing is when you go to the middle of the ocean and they turn the engine off and you hear nothing. And then you hear the whale sound from the far distance.
Yeah, I've never been out that far.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, I was like in a bay or something in Mexico. Yeah, if I couldn't see land, I'd probably have a panic attack. I'd freak out, dude. I'd be an aggravating passenger. Everyone on the boat would be just furious because I'd be hyperventilating and vomiting.
And then you have Jade and Josh on board doing their best to throw you overboard.
Oh, terrifying. Terrifying.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.